Welcome, Cancer Leo, to your numerology reading for January. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you. What the angels have to say. We have a big old 14 coming out. You could be seeing ones and fours. This is talking about the one being the new beginning and the four talking about that stabilization, getting your firm foundations. Really getting the things that make you feel stable and firm, your home, your job, your money, things of this nature that make you feel secure. Bringing in 4 and 1 again, wow. So now you have the 41 and the 14. So definitely seeing those 4s and those 1s for sure for a lot of you. Equaling 5, right, which is the huge change. So through the moderation, this card over here is bringing it into form. As you are bringing things into form, Spirit wants you to understand that they see that you're doing things a lot and using a lot of moderation. Make sure that you are using a lot of moderation for that stability. And you see all that red in there that's talking about that vitality and that root chakra, which is talking about that stabilization. Making sure that you're using a lot of compassion when doing so, and making sure that you're going for exactly what you want. When you're bringing things into form, you don't want to be fragmenting any energy. So the moderation is a very good thing for you, my friends, because, you know, you don't need to be... The 41 also is self-discipline. I want you to understand that too. That's what 41 means. It means self-discipline. So if you take the moderation with the self-discipline, you can really bring what your dreams are into form. Wow. So... because the 41 is the motivation, the discipline and action and the improvement of the quality of what you're doing when you're bringing something into form. And knowing exactly what you want at the time, right? Not dragging it through the mud or trying to change too many things or making it move too fast. And it is talking about 14s also talking about that self-control as well. So really, wow. So in every area of your life, make sure that you're taking things into moderation, whether it's spending money, exercising, you know what I'm saying, just thinking in general, making sure that you don't have too much aggression when trying to bring your manifestation in your dream into form. So if you know that you're, let's say, running a business, make sure that you're not just buying everything right off the bat, right? Because if you're overspending on this business, right, take it how it resonates, just an example. You might get stuck overspending everything and then you're not having the clientele to come, you know what I mean, and pick up the pace on that. So if you're using like a credit card to buy all this stuff for a store and then you don't have the clientele, you're going to get stuck with a big giant bill, right? So making sure that with moderation, you're getting exactly done, exactly how you want to get things done without overdoing it, right? Wow, that's really awesome. This will help it bring it into form because everything is balanced. The 4s are going to, look at this, the 2 4s are going to divide itself into 2. And then the 1 plus 1 equals the 2. So we really want to have the patience and the balance between the situation, making sure everything is in the balance. If you spend 40 bucks and you know your clientele is going to come in and give you 40 bucks, that's a good thing, right? Because at least you know now you can pay that debt off, right? And Spirit is talking about also making sure that you keep the moderation with, here's 1 again, 1, 1, 1. I'm talking about this huge beginning is happening. This new cycle change is happening. Being very conscious about the situation of what you're doing with moderation will also keep the vitality and the optimism going strong, right? Because it's going to keep you on the path that you need, not fragmenting any energy and really bringing that in to a positive light. So as you're bringing in the form, you're keeping it in a positive light and keeping everything happy, free, and allowing everything to blossom around you at a normal, moderate pace, right? Because you know that things aren't going to move that fast for you, right? Because that's just the way life is. Everything has to be moderate. Okay, and this will keep the conflict down, not allowing any kind of storms to come. Like I said, because if you're running a business, you know, you go out and you overspend something, it could take you months to get that credit card now off, and you're like, oh my God, now I have to wait forever for the clientele to come through to pay off that bill, right? So not allowing yourself to go through any kind of conflict of mind or energy, allowing any kind of negative energy to flow through, which is also, oh my gosh, which is also a 4. Okay, so, and then if we put the cards together, this equals 5, this equals 5, these two cards together are 5, so, wow, okay. 4, 4, 4, 1, 1, 1, 5, 5, 5. Let's do this, right? Wow. No. So have the realization and the reflection of what it is you really want to get done, my friends. So make sure that you're really reflecting upon the situation, any kind of deep things that you know you want to do. You can bring them into light, but it just feels like allow it to evenly flow as you're bringing things into light. By really reflecting upon the situation. It's very good though. So when you are dreaming and wishing upon your star, just make sure that it's done all with moderation. Yeah. The 8 of Cups upside down. Well, there you go. Right. There you are. You don't want that to get too fragmented. You want to be able to succeed. You want to be able to do the things you're doing for the happiness. And this, with this cup upside down, it's talking about the continue to fill the cups with the success that you are trying to attain, not adding any conflict to the cup. Let's put it that way, right, into your life. So you definitely is saying I'm walking away from anything that will try to keep me down, anything that is negative, anything that wants to cause conflict, I'm not going to allow. I'm going with the moderation. Very nice. And it's bringing in what? The Wheel of Fortune. Wow. So it is going to bring in this cycle change, and it's definitely bringing in this good luck. And this is, you know, this card is 10, once again, 1, that new beginning. So it is definitely bringing in this beautiful cycle change for you, in which you are going to see a huge shift within the situation. So there's definitely is a shift that is on its way. It's just going to be all in its own moderate time as well. And it's going to actually have a lot of self-discipline, right? Because when you're bringing it to form, it's also saying make sure that you're asking yourself to honor yourself with your own commitments to complete your inspired task. This will help you grow, and that is a wonderful reason to commit to this area of your life. Okay, using practical form so that this process can continue to access the things that it needs within your life. Do not rush to open doors. Do not rush towards things, right? Just allow it to flow, to freely flow. Okay, so clarifying on the moon, and I think the Wheel of Fortune, I think that's a great place to go, is bringing in extra strength. Yep, it's bringing the extra strength that you need. And over here on this conflict area, we're going with the Hermit, because this is going to go over here. Look at that. We've got a lot of self-reflection on the situation, which is allowing you to move and take the steps that you need to get to the success that you're after. And this is going to give you authority, the authority that you really need for the situation. So with this authority, it's saying, yes, you have the authority, and you're going to keep yourself in the chair, the ball in your court, because you know where you're going. And it's going to make, because of the optimism as well, it's going to allow you to have the success that you want. It's going to allow you to enter the cycle with the strength and being in control of the situation, from, you know, because you're just free flowing. So there's a lot of action that can be taken in so many different ways without overdoing things, right? So beautiful. See what the angels have to say over here. Just trust in the process as you're going, because you are ready for this movement. So just allow it to moderately move the way it needs to be. You don't need to be overly assertive, because there's no reason, because you're just going to allow it to do what it's supposed to do. So even though you're the King of Wands, there is no reason to be so over assertive to where, you know, because that would be taking action so fast. You just want it to just go where it needs to be. Whoa, forgiveness and big happy changes. So if you are moving towards something or someone is trying to cause conflict with you at this time, you can, you know, forgive them and move forward. You know, you could say, I'm sorry, I don't need you to push on me or give me negative vibes. I forgive you. I'm moving on because I have other things I need to do. Take it how it resonates. But for somebody, there has to be forgiveness here because the forgiveness card just flew right out. That's for whoever they know who that is. Otherwise, there's big happy changes coming. Okay. And if you feel like you were kind of, you know, moving too fast, you can also forgive yourself because you could say, maybe I was myself holding me back. Man, I forgive myself. You know, this could have happened a long time ago. And I just keep, you know, trying to push too fast. So just kind of forgive yourself and say, oh, I get it now. I'm going to do this, right? If you know that it was yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. Okay? Till next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.